Wood is one of the most widely used natural resources in the world. It is used to make a variety of products ranging from furniture to building materials. In order to produce wood products, a number of biological processes are involved. These processes include growth, harvesting, processing, and preservation. In this passage, we will discuss each of these processes in detail. Growth. The growth of trees is a complex biological process that is influenced by a number of factors such as climate, soil, water, and genetics. Trees are classified as angiosperms or gymnosperms. Angiosperms are trees that produce seeds that are enclosed in a fruit, such as apples or cherries. Gymnosperms are trees that produce seeds that are not enclosed in a fruit, such as pine cones. The most commonly used trees for wood products are conifers, which are a type of gymnosperm. The growth of conifers begins with the germination of a seed. The seedling then grows into a young tree, which begins to produce needles and branches. The growth of a conifer tree is divided into two distinct phases, juvenile and mature. During the juvenile phase, the tree grows rapidly but the wood is of poor quality. During the mature phase, the tree grows more slowly but the wood is of higher quality. Harvesting. Harvesting is the process of cutting down trees for use in wood products. The harvesting of trees is typically done by clear cutting, which is the removal of all trees in an area. Clear cutting is a controversial practice because it can have negative environmental impacts, such as soil erosion and habitat destruction. To minimize the environmental impact of harvesting, sustainable forestry practices are used. Sustainable forestry practices involve selective harvesting, which is the removal of only certain trees in an area. This allows the remaining trees to continue to grow and provide habitat for wildlife. Processing. After the trees are harvested, they are processed into usable wood products. The processing of wood involves several steps, including sawing, drying, and planing. Sawing is the process of cutting the logs into boards or planks. There are two types of sawing, plane sawing and quarter sawing. Plane sawing is the most common type of sawing and results in boards with a straight grain pattern. Quarter sawing results in boards with a more pronounced grain pattern. After the logs are sawn into boards, they are dried. Drying is necessary to remove excess moisture from the wood, which prevents warping and cracking. The drying process can be done naturally or artificially. Natural drying involves stacking the boards in a dry, sunny location and allowing them to air dry. Artificial drying involves using a kiln to dry the boards. Once the boards are dry, they are planed to create a smooth, flat surface. Planing involves running the boards through a machine that shaves off the rough outer layer of the wood. Preservation. Preservation